is that he was attempting to raise money to buy a bus ticket to get out of town as quickly as possible after this had occurred. We also, through the investigation, cannot find any link between him and the victim, which gives us grave concerns for the public if there was no connection between him and the victim in this case. Plus, we have to consider the violent nature of the injuries that were inflicted in this matter and the violent nature of the offense. His criminal history consists of a Texas history of misdemeanor theft of property, felony credit card abuse, that was in 2002, probation revocation in 2003, and then he's got an assault causing bodily injury, which is listed as a misdemeanor in Texas from 2005. In North Dakota, duty on striking a vehicle, 2007 felony child neglect charge, and he's got some driving offenses, and then in 2012 a marijuana charge. So his criminal history isn't all that significant compared with what he's being charged with, but based on the fact that he was trying to flee the area, and again, the violence involved in this case to somebody who was not connected to him, we're requesting no bond. If the court's not inclined to hold him on a no bond, we would recommend $1 million cash. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Hicks, the recommendation is a heavy one, certainly not unexpected by the court. I want you to tell me what you think is an appropriate bond under these circumstances.
Actually, I don't know about where she get. I'm trying to raise money to pay this thing. I don't know where she got that from.
Well, basically, what
bond? I understand about the bonds, but
all right. Well, in this case, I do believe a bond should be placed. I understand the argument of the state to have a no bond, but I think it's more appropriate to put a bond in place. The bond is $1 million. That's what the bond's going to be. Now, I realize I understand that's a significant bond. It is for anyone. If you're ever able to meet that bond, obviously, you'd have to appear at all court proceedings, fill out your application, get that accomplished. You certainly would have to maintain contact with this court. You'd have to have a local place to stay if that were to ever transpire. You'd stay in Burley and Morton County. But the bond is $1 million. Now let me explain to you, Mr. Hicks, the time's going to come, you will have an attorney. An attorney can ask this bond be modified. Certainly, you're going to be in jail for a couple of days after that time frame if in fact you do feel it's appropriate to reapproach the court. I just feel under the circumstances it's necessary to post an extremely high bond. This is one of them. $1 million is the bond. You understand, sir?